Alex Bregman is back on the free agent market for the second consecutive year, this time without a qualifying offer hanging over his head. The three-time All-Star and two-time World Series champion opted out of a 3-year, $120 million deal with Boston to pursue a long-term contract that suits the rest of his career. At age 32, he's willing to take a slightly lower annual salary for security and stability, aiming for a multi-year deal that guarantees him a cornerstone role. Bregman's lone season in Boston began with promise. After an early slump, he had a hot stretch in April, hitting multiple home runs and doubles, driving in 10 runs over 4 games. Through 51 games, he batted nearly .300 with a strong on-base and slugging percentage before a quad injury slowed him down. Upon returning, his production was solid initially, but a late-season slump saw his numbers decline, finishing with an OPS slightly below his career mark. Even with that dip, Bregman remains one of the league's most consistent hitters over the past 6 seasons, maintaining a career OPS plus well above average and showcasing steady defensive skills at third base. While his range has declined from his shortstop days with Houston, he projects as a reliable third baseman for at least a few more years. The market for long-term third basemen is limited, giving Bregman a strong position in negotiations. Other options, like Bo Bichette, lean towards second base, while older players like Eugenio Suarez are declining. Even Nolan Arenado, once a free agent alternative, no longer carries the same allure, leaving Bregman as the premier third base candidate. Comparisons to Matt Chapman's recent free agent deal suggest Bregman could secure a more lucrative contract if he plays his cards right. Several teams could be logical fits. Boston might welcome him back, but a 5-year deal seems unlikely even with salary flexibility. Detroit previously offered a 6-year deal, and that market may still exist if roster needs align. The Mets could gain defensive upgrades, though cost and roster depth complicate matters. The Yankees, still seeking third base stability, might see Bregman as their best solution if other targets fall through. Chicago and Seattle also have potential fits, though financial constraints could limit their ability to compete. Other teams, like Toronto or Philadelphia, might create opportunities through trades or roster adjustments. Given the scarcity of long-term third base options, Bregman's floor is strong. A 5-year deal worth around $140 million seems likely, with the potential to stretch to 6 years and more than $160 million if the right market emerges. Contending teams in flux at third base have a unique opportunity, and Bregman's combination of experience, consistent hitting, and defensive reliability makes him one of the top free agent priorities this offseason.